Hello friends, good day to all of you and welcome back to my channel. Today's recipe is a unique one. You're going to love it a lot, I'm sure. So whenever we dine out in Mughlai or Punjabi restaurants, we always end up ordering naans because children also love naans a lot. So these naans today that we are making are with an amazing twist. We are going to make Nawabi Naans with almonds, pistachios and milk powder is added to them. They come out so soft and nice, delicious that you can't stop with one. You want to go on eating them. I'm sure kids are going to enjoy them too. If you wish to garnish them with varq, it's double Mazaa. They look more attractive, and when you have a party also you can make these naans and serve to your guests. So let's not waste any time and prepare these Nawabi Naans. Shall we?
Nawabi Naans. Rich, soft and delectable naans, just like the ones from the tandoor, but made without tandoor. These pair very well with Shahi Nawabi rich curries. A perfect flatbread to make in your parties. So check out the recipe and give them a try. Here I have taken 2 cups of all-purpose flour or Maida, handful of almonds and pistachios. Soak them in water. I'll tell you the reason for soaking later. 2 tablespoons of ghee to smear on the naans. 2 tablespoons of oil to make naans. Half teaspoon salt. 1 teaspoon sugar. 2 teaspoons of dry yeast, instant yeast. 2 tablespoons of milk powder. And some silver varq. This is generally used for decorating or garnishing the mithais and sweets, Indian sweets. So you can use it. It's optional. If you wish, you can use it. Some people don't like using it, so it's up to you. It looks nice in a party if you garnish and serve the naans. You can check out the detailed recipe link and ingredients list also in the description box. Now first we'll start with activating the yeast. Put sugar in lukewarm water and on top of it you sprinkle the yeast. Give it a mix. The water should be lukewarm. Don't use hot water, otherwise it will not be activated. Now cover it and set it aside in a warm place. In about 4 to 5 minutes you will see it will become frothy like this. If it does not get activated, then do not use, because the yeast is dead, then the flour will not rise. So transfer the flour into a bigger bowl and mix the milk powder. Use full cream milk powder. Now put about 1 tablespoon of oil and little salt on the sides. The reason is the yeast should not be in contact with the salt initially. So in the middle make a well and put the activated yeast water little by little and knead the dough. This way now you can mix all the flour together and knead it well. You might require more water. Take little lukewarm water again, plain water. Pour always little by little. Don't pour more at a time because the texture might become very soft. Now you can see that the texture of the dough is little sticky. So at this stage what we are going to do is use the remaining oil. Pour it on your hands and start kneading. This way you will get a smoother texture. And at this stage you have to knead it very well. The more you knead, the better texture naans are going to have. Soft and nice. Say about 1 minute, you can knead it for 1 minute. Now gather the dough and cover it with a cling film. Now we'll set it aside for rising. Usually I keep it inside the oven or a microwave. Not heated though, just like that. Now let's slice the nuts. Now the reason for soaking the nuts is when you are making naans on the direct flame, they do not get burnt. So this is the tip of the day. Same way you slice the pistachios also. You can see the lovely green color when you soak them. It looks nice and bright. This is done. You can mix both the nuts and set them aside. Now here back to the dough. It's risen very well. In summer it takes less time, but in winters it might take little more time. Knock it very lightly and gather the dough. Just to remove the air bubbles, very lightly you have to knead. Here we go. Now let's make the naans. Take out a smaller portion, as much as you want. Smaller naans are better, I feel. Easy to handle. Roll them out. Put some sliced pistachios and almonds. Roll on top of them so that they get stuck to the dough. You can make 4 or 5 naans and roast them at a time. They hardly take time, so when you are just ready to serve your dinner, you can make them at the time, fresh, hot. This way, roll out the naans, stick some almonds and pistachios well. Now on the reverse side, we are going to put some water, moisten them with water. This way they get stuck to the griddle. Put the wet side on the griddle. Maintain medium flame and let it cook on that side first. Then the other side will be directly cooked on the flame. Invert the tawa or griddle and keep checking. Little by little you raise it and see if it is done. Nice, just like tandoor naans. Without even a tandoor, you can make your naans like this at home. Lovely, isn't it? You make all the naans in the same way. This is also done. On the hot naans, you can spoon some ghee. Ghee is must, as they are Nawabi Naans. You may also use the brush to put the ghee. Now you can put the silver varq on it. Here our Nawabi Naans are ready. You can keep some without varq, some with varq. Lovely, delicious, perfect texture. Just like the restaurant ones. And they are so easy to make also, isn't it? I'm sure you're going to give it a try and enjoy them. Do share the feedback when you make. You can serve them with your delicious curries. They pair very well with Shahi and Mughlai curries. I'm sure when you make them in the party, your friends are going to ask you for the recipe. So happy cooking, make and enjoy them. Stay tuned for the next recipe. And if you want to see any particular recipe, leave a note in the comment section. I shall try to make it as soon as possible. Sending you lots and lots of love. Bye. If you are a new visitor to the channel, do subscribe and click on the bell icon to get notifications about the new uploads. Here are some videos from the archives. Do check them out. We'll soon be back with another new recipe. Bye. Until then, have a nice day.